Hi guys, this is Mike at netbooklive.net, and what we got here is the Acer Aspire One Education E100. This is the second part of our video review for this device, and we're going to take a quick look on performances and on hardware and stuff like this. First, what you got on this device is the Atom N550 dual-core CPU and 1 GB of RAM, 250 GB hard drive, standard hard drive, 5400 RPM 2.5 inch, and also Windows 7 starter running on 32-bit. You probably know that this processor you got on this Acer is one of the fastest you will get on netbooks these days. Atom recently announced a slightly faster N570 CPU, but right now this is the fastest you can get on the market, so the N550. Thus we should expect quite good performances out of this laptop. Like you saw there, actually I'm not sure if I actually showed you Windows rating for this one, 2.9 with the lowest mark for graphics, of course. So this is what you should expect from this one. Graphics aren't that great, so we're going to first load YouTube and see if this one can play HD content. Okay, so youtube.com, and let's go for a 1080p trailer. Pretty sure it won't be able to play 1080p trailer properly, but let's give it a try. So 1080p running here, and open task manager as well.
Talk to you about a fresh start on a new world. You'd be making a difference.
You can see processor is around 70%, 80, maybe 90% occupied. So this means that there are some resources left for it to actually run the 1080p flash clip, and as you can see, it can run it almost properly. There are just a couple of skip frames, but not that many. So this is quite interesting that you can play a 1080p YouTube clip on this one. Let's try some other 1080p clip on YouTube as well, just to see if it will be able to play this other clip or only work with that one. This is probably a higher bitrate clip because as you can see, it's not able to play this one. It says NVIDIA Pure Video, and it's not actually able to play this one properly, unfortunately. And let's try just another one, which is this one, the Dark Knight HD. Okay. Oh, and actually I was running Windows Live Movie Maker. Let's try and close this one. Should probably affect performances. So here we are with the 1080p clip. It plays almost like it should. There are just a couple of skip frames, like I said before.
So what are you proposing?
So pretty decent. Of course it won't have any problems with 720p. This one plays flawlessly 720p on this one. Okay, let's go back on that previous clip we tried when we had Windows Live Movie Maker open, and let's see if it can play it right now. But like I said, this is a higher bitrate clip and it's not actually able to play it. So we'll play some 1080p clips, but not all of them. And this here is the 720p, and as you can see, it can play this one flawlessly again. So 720p YouTube clip is okay, 1080p is okay, but only in some cases. Let's also go on Hulu and see if it can play any of the content in here. Since I'm not in the US, don't have access to all the content on Hulu, but I should be able to run this one. But since this is 480p content, DVD quality content, it won't have any problem actually running any of the clips on Hulu or Netflix or any other similar software. Okay, let's see. First, we have to wait for the commercial, of course. Can't really get past this one, but as you can see, its content is playable fairly well. Should take a lot, another 15 seconds for the content to resume, for the video to resume after this commercial will end. Okay, so here it is. Seeking. Works okay, and running content. There is no problem in here. Seeking again. So it works. Hulu works. Okay. Let's also have a quick look at some of the content we have here, which are a couple of movies. I'm going to use Media Player Classic for it, and I've also installed Core AVC codecs, which is something I installed in all small computers. One more thing. Okay, let's try first the 720p Mkv file. Should run this one quite nicely. So 720p Mkv file, no problem here. Let's go and try the 720p MOV file as well.
Worth fighting and dying for. Three Musketeers. I've heard of
No
you.
problem here as well, although it takes just a little bit for it to load.
We are surrounded.
Still, as you can see, it can play this kind of content fairly well. And let's go for the 1080p right now. This is a 1080p Mkv file. Let's see if we can play this one. It's a trailer, so I'm not really sure what kind of bitrate we got on this one. Okay, so it's not really able to play it fluently. As you can see, sound lags a little bit and some frames are skipped. Still, quality is okay, so it barely can play this 1080p Mkv file. Let's try the MOV file, the 1080p MOV file, what we have here. Not sure if it's going to be able to play this one. Actually, this is another trailer, 1080p MOV file trailer, and it can play this one nicely. And I think it has, so it goes, processor load only goes to 30%, which is actually quite nice. Okay, so also this is an MTS file, a raw MTS file from the camera, and if it will be able to play this one, we're going to see right now. It's actually not playable. I'm not really sure why. I think it's something got something to do with the codecs on this one. Let's try the MOV straight from the camera as well. 1080p MOV file. Once again, barely can play it, but it skips some of the frame. So, as a conclusion, what we got here in terms of HD play, HD capabilities, this Acer Aspire One Education is able to play all kind of 720p content, but has problems with 1080p content, both on from YouTube or self-stored. Well, I've also ran a couple of synthetic tests. You're going to find the results on the site on netbooklive.net. Now you should also take a quick look at the software on this one, since this one is an education program, an education product. ASUS has loaded it with some education software, and basically what you have are these two: is the Acer Classroom Manager and the Fourier Multilab. This one is going to be used by kids for I'm not really sure for what, but you can see it's a proprietary scientific software and can be used for kind of science projects. So you're probably going to use this in science for performing a lot of experiments and stuff like this, and you get this for free, this software. And also this is the Classroom Manager. What this does is it has a couple of different types of users, and you will install this software on all of your computers, and after that you're going to be able to, for instance, if you're a tutor or a teacher, you can add computers in your classroom to your environment and see what each of them are doing to each particular moment in time. You can go on their computers and show them a couple of things, show them how can they do some kind of stuff. So it's very useful especially for teaching small kids that need to learn how to draw, how to use a computer, how to use different kind of application. So it's actually quite an interesting app. Unfortunately, I don't have that many computers right now in my network. I'm going to load the Manager Tech Console. Let's see what happens here. I've installed what you can actually do is install on each of these computers devices based on what they're going to do. So you can install an app for a student, a different app, a different interface for a tutor, a different interface for a manager, for like this one, the Tech Manager. This one is for the tutor, and you can create your classroom, and you're going to search your network, and you're going to be able, this is one of my other computers you have here in my network, and you can add it here. Let's say we press finish. I'm going probably to need to connect to that other computer. Let's press skip for now. So you're going to be able to go on that computer and see what your students are doing, and you're going to I don't know, see and manage all their activities and look after what they're doing in school with this kind of software. More details will be available about it on the site on netbooklive.net, and I'm probably also going to shoot another clip of this software. With this software after I get to spend some more time with it. All in all, what I should also tell you about this Aspire One Education is that it comes with a 6-cell battery, so you're going to have pretty decent battery out of it, probably around 5 to 7 hours based on what you're going to do on the computer. It's also going to be properly priced. Not really sure how much you're going to have to pay for the casing, because like you probably know, this one comes with an exterior casing, like I've showed you in the other clip. But the computer will probably run for $349 or something like this, so it's a very good price. The device is overall definitely solid and definitely quite a good pick. More details, like I said, will be available on netbooklive.net, so please go there on the site for more details about this laptop and all the others in this class, in the 10-inch class. Thanks, that was Mike, thank you for watching.